Champlain-Castine at the Moores Recreation Park, September 24th, 2011, and oh, deflects off a defender. And Shazy has scored. We're picking this up in action. This is Champlain-Rouses Point, team number 3 in blue. And wearing the Shazy green, it's one of the Shazy squads. This is a annual event. A Roxie-Louanne Dragoon Memorial soccer tournament. There are mites, probably some mini mites, peewees, bantams, I believe. They've got 5 fields going just here at the Moores Rec Park. They're also using the elementary school and the Moores Forks field. I don't think they're going up as far as Cannon's Corners. So there are literally hundreds of kids getting out here and getting some exercise and building some camaraderie and doing things other than texting or playing video games. They're actually getting out in the world and kicking the ball around and enjoying the great outdoors. Unfortunately, for some reason, those of us in the region have been experiencing a lot of mosquitoes in the great outdoors this fall. Started about 2 weeks ago, which was about 2 weeks after Hurricane Irene, so I don't know if that's a contributing factor or not. Oh, this is a violent game out here. The mosquitoes have been oh, good job. Keeper hesitated, and he who hesitates is lost. Well, the mosquitoes have been bugging us for the past 2 weeks. Just walking from the car to your house can be feel like a war zone. And earlier, it's like they're moving some people around, defense up to offense. For the first time ever, this is my 29th year of recording, and for the first time ever, I left a soccer game in the middle of the week because there was just too many bugs, and there's only so many times I want to spray myself with bug spray in a given period of time. So that was a game at Shazy. And we haven't had the wind that we often get in the fall. And ooh, that only sneaks by the keeper. So we've had very little wind this year. We've had mild temperatures. The temperature today is about 70 when we arrive. It's supposed to get up to about mid-70s. Tomorrow's going to be in the mid-80s. We had plenty of rain, so we got lots of area with damp spots for the mosquitoes to flourish. Look at the green shirts on the bench over there. Blues probably got less than half a dozen. Unless it's all the parents wearing the green shirts, I don't know, but they're a sea of green over on the other side of the field. Looks like they've got plenty of players to choose from. Looks like it's going to be a corner kick here. We'll try to get out of this fellow's way here so he won't blame me when he doesn't kick it exactly the way he wants to. Didn't quite go where he wanted it to. There'll be a goal kick. This annual event is put on by the Moors Booster Club and by the family members of Roxanne and Louanne. Another shot, and this one's going to sneak in. To call it highly successful would be understating the fact that it is extremely successful, and it's something that the players and their families look forward to every year. They mark their calendar and say that's where we're going to be on that particular weekend. It's like the end of the period. The period came to an end, and we'll be right back with more, so don't go away. Okay, we are back to action here. They've switched ends, so it must be the second half. This game was, as we know, in progress when we started to record it. We were busy chatting, so we missed a little bit of this portion of the game. I hope nothing too exciting happened. We're still hoping to get somebody from the Booster Club or the families to chat with us. We can say a little bit more about what's happening here and whatever else other insight that other people might have. I don't have. I can tell you I'm wearing a windbreaker, not because of the wind, obviously, but to give the mosquitoes less area to attack. It's kind of warm on this September 24th, first full day of autumn. The last Saturday in September 2011. A week from now we'll be going into October and looking at daylight savings time. Actually looking to say goodbye to daylight savings time a month or so later. So things are moving rapidly, time-wise. Days and weeks pass quickly, but sometimes the hours take forever. This is Peewees soccer, non-league. He's outside of the penalty area, so you can't pick it up. Good move to get over there and do that, though. This event, those of you watching on cable, has been on internet, available for free viewing on the internet. Shortly after it was recorded back on September 24th, Some warming up going on. Oh, I see why there's so many green shirts. We got another green team is going to be invading the field here. We're amazed that so many people are still not aware that we have so many videos available for free viewing online at hometowncablenetwork.com and also at plattsburgh.com. Presently on hometowncablenetwork.com, as we're recording this, we have slightly over 6,500. And we've got a whole lot more to eventually put up there. It just takes time. And it's tough when we get so little support from the community financially to justify the hours that we put into this, and we really need more of you to step up and start supporting this programming. You can't just take it for granted like people have done for the past quarter century. This isn't something that every community has. Very few communities have what Hometown Cable has been able to provide since 1983, and if people don't support it, then when the day comes that I'm no longer able to do it, it's gone, it's done. Because nobody else will be foolish enough to do this for the financial support that the North Country has stepped up to provide. So we recently sent one of our older recordings to somebody, and that's what I was doing when this period here, the second half started. I was chatting with somebody, and it was an event from the late 80s that I had sent to somebody, and he immediately sent to his son, who was participating in that event. And his son, who doesn't live that far from us, was there in Clinton County, was unaware that thousands and thousands of videos were available, and the father was quite proud to tell me that his son and his family spent the evenings searching the Hometown Cable Network and finding more and more things that they could click on and watch and enjoy. So we'd like to be able to have that be a resource that's available forever, but without your support, it just can't happen.